Okay, Sebacar here, starting off this stream. Well, it is prime time. It's not prime time, but it is close to prime time on the EU2 servers. Yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. So if you remember, last time I streamed, okay, hold on a second. So 11.16 is updated rule 3.4. So rule 3.4 was, okay, it's supported mods and examples. Oh, okay, these are some of the supported mods. So they just supported some mods. Okay, that's all that they changed. Okay, yeah, it's not. People are logging on like mad. That's the deal. It's not like it's a big. It's not like there's a lot of people right now, but there will be more when it gets, later on into the day. Anyway, let's claim us a slot on the server. Get us an ID number. It's probably gonna be around 4,000. It's over 9,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, we got 3,000. Okay, that's a good ID number actually. I can't complain about that. Alright, well here's our truck. We picked an interesting time to get trucking, because it's not too early, but it's not like too late. So we might be able to get a little day driving in when it gets later on, which is a good time to drive. Alright, but anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's worry about getting ourselves a load out of Sheffield. So, I don't know if I want to go back into Italy, because we literally just went through Milan on Thursday. So I'm thinking maybe a short hop over to Liège, or maybe even Duisburg. But the problem with Dude, because that pays more per mile than this, and everything else on this list. So I might take those potted flowers into Duisburg. The only problem is, only thing is I'm not taking the clay to Duisburg road for that. Is there anything else? I mean, the fish pays not a couple of like 20 pence per mile less than this. Okay, it's either this job to Liège or it's this job to Duisburg. Now, I don't really know if I want to go back on the Clay to Duisburg road. I feel like taking this would be good. Besides the fish, it's the next best paying, and the yogurt also. Wow, it's better to take yogurt than sausage. Yogurt is more precious than sausage. Get that through your head. Alright, we're picking the job to Liège. Yeah, if we were going into Duisburg, the easiest way into Duisburg is... What the... Why won't... What the... Why isn't this... Just give me 1 second. There we go. It just needed a little push. Alright, there's really no point in me, there's really no point in me going on the opposite side of the road, because there's literally no traffic. I should have gone on the opposite side of the road, but I didn't. Alright, here's the sausage that we're going to be taking. How far can we go in? Alright. Let's load up for the boys, and let's plan our route out of here. So it looks like it wants us to go via this way. However, I feel like, should we go to like Grimsby instead and like avoid all this and like get off in Rotterdam? I think we should. So we'll go to Grimsby and we'll take it over into Rotterdam. That'll shave off about 20 minutes or so. And then we can head through there, and it's a little bit shorter, and it avoids all the cluster in Dover and in Calais. Well, we wouldn't have to go through Calais. It just avoids all that cluster. So we'll go that way. We'll avoid a lot of we'll avoid a lot of the traffic, and we'll end up in Liège very shortly. So let's go towards Grimsby, but then we're going to take the bridge into Rotterdam, and from there. Oh, and I nearly forgot. This is actually the UK time in game. It's actually like 3 a.m. on the servers right now, so we're going to be able to get some sun fairly shortly. Don't worry about it, boys. I will get us some sunny weather trucking, or at least, you know, some daytime trucking. So we're getting onto the motorway here. There are plenty of drivers driving around this morning. None of them as dedicated as me to avoid the Calais to Duisburg area. Alright, we gotta be careful going around here. Not need to get off because we are going towards Grimsby here. Motorway 18 towards Grimsby. Should I get fuel? I'm not gonna get fuel. Screw it, we're not getting fuel. We'll get fuel later. Fuel is for the week. We can get it once we leave. Oh, yeah, that was probably not a smart idea because I don't know where the gas stations are. Alright, deal. Next gas station, we need to stop. Alright, it doesn't matter where it is. Next gas station, we need to stop. Because, I don't know. I think we pushed our luck. It's like... Because it's another, like, 200 miles to the port. I don't know. That probably wasn't the smartest idea ever. I knew we should have pulled over, but we didn't. So... There you have it, guys. Don't worry, these sausages need to get there somehow, so eventually they will get there. But right now, we just need to worry about driving here. Surprisingly, there's a lot of light for 2 a.m. It's really fascinating how there's so much light at 2 a.m. Off next exit for the Humber Bridge, which is right off here. Hull. That is where we are going today. Be careful going around some of these bends. Flashed me because I had the lights were too bright or something, but they weren't. Alright, be careful, be careful. Alright, we're good now. Yeah, I think that this load's not being too good with me. Thankfully, we won't be driving it for too long. If this problem persists, it's gonna call, yeah. I personally think we should stick around in this area, but then again, I don't know if we should stick around in the area or if we should head east into the less populated areas. Welcome back to the Humber Bridge, boys. Up some serious speed around on this bridge, I have to say. Why are there so few people driving right now? I don't know, the servers just feel emptier. Maybe it's because we're still waiting for that big crowd to come in. But then again, that crowd should already be here. You are running out of fuel. Yeah, no crap. I should have gotten fuel back there. But I didn't get fuel back there. So now we have to wait until we get to a gas station. We're gonna have to wait till the Netherlands to get gas. I don't think that's safe. I don't think it was a safe choice to wait until then. We should have gotten gas before we got on the M18. Like right when we left Sheffield, we should have gotten gas. Because I burn a lot of gas in this truck. This truck burns gas way too quickly. So, you know, we have to be mindful of this. And slow down around here, because this truck is not handling well. This truck will tip over at any moment if it goes too fast. We also need to be mindful of the gas meter. Just make sure we don't run out of gas. I think we'll make it to a gas station, but I still think it was a big risk that we shouldn't have taken. At the same time, I just think it was better. But I don't know. It's just my take on it. Slow down around this bend here. Alright, there's no one here. So I'll just do that. Because literally there's nobody here. The nearest person is in the port itself. Trying to save as much gas as possible right now. Don't tell me this guy's blocking the entrance. I'm gonna believe that he's not, and I'm just gonna pull in normally. Nope, he was blocking the entrance. Alright, report. Let's go. Alright, now we need gas. We need to find the nearest gas station. Okay, I found a gas station. We got a few people coming into the port at the moment. Better stick to the right. Oh, wow, it's a car. Oh, it's an entire rig. Like an RV. Only wasted 2 miles worth of fuel. Proud of myself. Trying to get out of this port. Okay, now this truck is going to sweat. Honestly, this drive is going to be really quiet until I get fuel. Alright, driving through Rotterdam, I can feel the lag already. Just look at my ping. It tells more than I ever will. So close to the gas station. We're also pretty close to where we're dropping off. And we didn't have to go through London or Calais to get here. Not only did we get here faster, but we got here without much of a backup traffic jam. This is the part where everything gets really freaking boring. You honk at the Turkish driver driving the other way, and you just mindlessly go down. Oh god, there's someone coming up the inside. No, that's not the inside, that's the outside. Oh my god. Jeez, my friends got into this argument like about a month ago. My friends got into an argument. It's about buses. Oh my god, this guy's freaking taking advantage of being a bobtail too. Please don't be getting gas here. I'm getting gas here. Thank you very much. I literally have 3 gallons in this tank. That's not good. Alright. Yes, so my friends got into this big freaking argument. Are you kidding me? An RV spawned here. Alright, let's get out of here before things get ugly. Yeah, so my friends got into this... Okay, my friends and I got into this argument. Yeah, did I forget to mention that I was involved in this? Alright, here's the situation. Do you call the window side of a bus, just any bus, a school bus, a coach bus, whatever, a city bus, whatever kind of bus, is the window seat the inside or the outside? So that's the entire argument right there. And most people were saying, oh yeah, the window seat's the outside. And I'm just like, no, I've always said it's the inside. Because when you think of a bus, you think of it inverted, so it's like the inside is the outside. It's like, it's just what I've known for so long. And it just amazes me that we've only just thought about this. We call the window seat the outside. No, we call the window seat the inside. But technically it is the outside. Okay, let me just pass the Clayton-Duisburg Road before I say anything else. past.
Bir düzgün kullan lan şu tırı. Eşek.
We should get past here. Inappropriate overtaking,
Amına koyayım,
idiot.
Skoda kullananların hepsi böyle agresif top gibi ya.
Okay, yeah, because we call the bus seat inside when it's like, because it's like you're inside but you're outside, but it's weird to think of it. It's like you have to think of the bus aisle and the seats as like a cross. It's too confusing to understand why we say inside instead of outside. No, literally, this argument went on for hours. It was the weirdest argument ever. Wonder if anyone from that argument is watching this early in the morning. I doubt it. I think they're gonna be sleeping in for at least another hour. But yeah, how does it relate to some guy passing me in the left lane? Yes, he was passing on the outside, not the inside. This is the inside of a lane, of a highway. This is the outside. Yes, it works the same way as a bus. Don't ever want to get into that argument again. Alright? Okay, we're getting off at this exit here. There's plenty of drivers out this morning, but there's always drivers in this area, so... Well, what else was I supposed to expect? Be careful, I'm nearly about to tip. Thank God there's nobody else out here. Yeah, Russian definitely did not translate there. It seemed that he thought that in Russian the command translates to the adverb, if you understand what that means. So instead of saying careful, it said carefully, which is the yeah. That is, was that Russian or was that Greek? I don't even remember. It was either Russian or Greek, but there must not be a distinction between the command and the adverb. We got a 747 going into Liège Airport. A lot of 747s go into Liège Airport. This is the worst place to pass in the entirety of ETS2. That guy's gonna have a problem, I can already guess. The car that was passing that truck just there will be having a problem, or is having a problem.
Fuck your mom.
Alright, well, I literally just saw the two players I was talking about. One of them made an insult, and the other one was just like, oh, of course. This guy, oh, shoot. Oh no, we're like 50 meters in front of this guy, that's okay. We're going 84. He can speed up way faster than me. Honestly, the cars are just so unstable that I don't even blame him for doing that, because the cars are just so unstable that it's ridiculous. See what I mean? I can't even control a truck. And come on, come on, this truck, just stop moving for 2 seconds. I just need to I need to reload the last game file, which is from 1 minute ago, which is good. Alright, there we go. Just reloaded us back in. no one tries to pass me in this construction zone. Oh, I know someone's gonna try and pass me. I'm gonna take up both lanes because I don't want anyone passing me through this. Alright, now I need this lane. I hope he doesn't try, like, cutting me out from the inside. By the way, that is the inside, by the way. Never saying that that's the outside, because it's not. We made it farther than we made it last time. We're now passing Liege Airport and the airport control tower. Nice view of the airport control tower, by the way. As we zip our way past at speeds upwards of 80 miles an hour. And crap, I forgot we were going to Liege in the first place, so we need to get off the highway right here. Alright, we are delivering to Euro Goodies. Here. Alright, we should get some more jobs in. That was a really short job. So let's try and get another short job in. Maybe not that short. I'll go into Frankfurt. I think that's a bit too short. I'm not going back to Sheffield, are you mad? Prague might not be a bad idea. Let me just check. Dijon. I haven't actually ever been to Dijon in this profile. Can we find a job in Dijon? Fish to Milan, literally the same job that I saw in Sheffield. Anything else? Otherwise, I swear to God, we will go to Prague right now. Go to Lyon as well. It would mean we'd have to go through a lot of toll roads, so. Literally, same job, we took sausages except in the opposite freaking direction. Maybe we should take a long, I don't really want to take a long job though. Guys, I'm having a really hard time picking which job. Should we choose Prague? Bring cheese to Prague. Let's go. Let's bring some cheese to Prague. It even looks like we're picking up right here. But then again, I said I didn't want to go to Prague. I didn't want to leave the area, but screw it. We're going to Prague. If I need to, I have a lot of days off this week because of the US holidays, so I'll be able to drive at some point. Anyway, look, we got Liege. It's actually a shorter drive than I thought. Compared to the rest of the map, I seriously need the Viva La France DLC because, well, I hope I can get the Viva La France DLC because the new longest drive, once Baltic DLC comes out in December, longest drive will be from Toulouse, which is about here-ish, all the way through Latvia, Estonia, it's Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia into Russia, around the tip into Finland, and up here. It's gonna be... For a second. Oh yeah, the route's okay. We checked it, alright? Alright, let's go. Let's go already. We're wasting so much time right now. Let's just get out of here and it's dead set straight for Prague. Alright, let's go. We have our load of cheese headed directly to Prague. Let's go. Wow, it's getting pretty congested up there. 23 players in the area. That is nothing to... Wow. That was a good view of that aircraft as we departed. A car and truck convoy going on right there. This is the area where it starts getting a little bit busy once we start rounding around into the Cologne area. When we start seeing the big amount of vehicles. Twitch streamer, by the way. Alright, welcome to Germany. Deutschland. Whoa! Did that guy literally just leave his trailer right there? Just, that is not a safe place to park an RV, let alone get out of an RV. Oh, wow, wow. Okay then. The truck just started tipping there. Like you wouldn't know. You can always tell the difference between the way a car sounds when it passes by and what a truck sounds like when it passes by. I'm gonna just get over in the right lane for just a second, but that was probably not a good idea because we are not getting off in Cologne today. Rip, I might have to get off the highway and get right back on, or these guys will let me in. All right. Oh, wow, they were both freaking getting off. Jeez, none of them could have just moved over in the right lane so I could just pass them. I had to get in the right lane and cut over to the left. Nearly caused a T-bone there. Well, it would be more of an X-bone than a T-bone, but I don't think you can do an X-bone. So I think T-bone is the closest you'll ever get. I think we've came up on a convoy, by the way. Even if it's 2 drivers, it's still a convoy, okay? Alright, these guys are probably going same way as me. Alright, that guy isn't, but this guy is. Does this guy have a lot of ping? No, he doesn't. He's pretty close to the server. So I think, we're good. Oh, that wasn't a convoy, but it was 2 drivers driving behind each other. That is interesting. Yeah, most of the time if I head north on this road, if I'm headed like that way on this road, I mostly take the Calais to Duisburg road. But if I'm going south, I just won't take it. Well, I won't take the Calais to Duisburg. I'll be more likely to take this road. Driven down this road so many times, it'll be good to get a change in scenery. You have no idea how many times I've driven down this road in the last 2 weeks. 4. This is the 4th time, by the way. Might have been 5th, but I don't know yet. I don't really know. Yeah, I think I actually took this road for the Remembrance Day convoy, so it could have been 5. But we took it south of Frankfurt. We weren't in this portion of it. Whereas the other 4 times that I drove this road, I had driven in this portion north of Frankfurt as well. Whoa, okay then.
Come on.
Dude, you're way past the gas station, man. I mean, come on. Jeez, I know I sometimes go the opposite way if I just passed a gas station and I need gas, but like, I didn't see any reason for that. You could have at least been going slower. Like, if it was an absolute emergency that you had to go the opposite way. But you were going probably 70 miles an hour, which is about 115 kilometers an hour, or 115 kilometers an hour through there. That was just not safe. Gonna have to report that. Then again, there's probably better things I could report than that. At least he was in the shoulder. I probably shouldn't report that. At least he was, you know, taking precaution. Well, it wasn't being precautious. He was going like 110 kilometers an hour. When I go in the opposite lane, I have my high beams on, and I'm going like 30, maybe even 40 kilometers an hour. And I have my hazard lights on as well. Alright, we're on... Okay, but let's push that aside. We are currently headed up this road, which... It's a road that a lot of people drive on, but I personally don't drive on it a lot. I think it's people that people drive on it because they come out of France or something. Maybe these east roads are like... Maybe these east to west roads are really popular because... Viva La France is a really popular DLC. I think most people have Viva La France. Or Scandinavia. I don't think going east is too popular. I think Italy is popular, but I think people just prefer to drive in it in single player, or they drive it in multiplayer, but they don't drive there often enough. You know, I have the DLCs, but I also paid for the base game. So it's like, you gotta drive in the base game a little bit as well. You have to drive everywhere! Whoa, that was a close tip there. Nearly couldn't save that. Even if it looked easy to you, it was not. It's natural for me, but it's not for everyone. So it's like, you would have probably tipped, but because you wouldn't have, I don't know. I know how my wheel feels, I know how to handle it. Is basically the story. The infamous, no, not the, it's not infamous. The famous, the A7. The Autobahn 7 heads between a lot of locations. It spans Germany. That's 1 feet that it does. Someone's coming up pretty fast behind us, but I'm keeping it like 80, so he's probably gonna get past unless he can manage to go, unless I can manage to make it up to the 90s before he gets close, which he's passing. Like, I don't know, maybe he won't. He's pretty close though. He's like right behind me, and I'm going like almost 90 miles an hour. Oh shoot, there's construction. There's construction. Oh my god, I'm tipping. I couldn't save that. Well, I saved it. What the? Oh, well, this guy couldn't save himself. Of course not. That was an epic save by that guardrail right there. That tag said I love my Scania. Volvo for life. That's my motto. Volvo for life. Scania lover, by the way. See, I can make Euro Truck memes just like Fortnite. Alright? Lagger, by the way. You see what I mean? It would have been shorter to go that way. By the way. Okay, I'm gonna stop with by the way for a while. I'm gonna stop with the Fortnite ETS2 fusion memes as well. These headlights can go off. By the way. Ah, I did it again. Are you joking? I did it on purpose. Fairly constant speed throughout this. I haven't driven down this road in a while, so it's good to be able to drive down it. It's just always been the same roads all the time. Through Germany, into Switzerland, into Italy. Always the same thing. Always drive between these two areas. The collated Frankfurt metropolitan area, because that's basically what you could call it, the outskirts, and to Italy. That's basically what I call it. It's getting a lot, the road is getting a lot emptier, especially after we passed, Erfurt, I think now that we're past Erfurt, is that... No, I think that the Autobahn 9 is also really popular. So I feel like we might get a little bit of flow coming through. If people are headed east, they'll pop on the Autobahn 4. So we might get a little bit more traffic. And I hope we do. Because I know Prague is a really busy city, so... I feel like we'll be able to easily get there and see a lot of traffic on the way. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, okay. We're good, we're good. Well, okay then. Okay, yeah, see, I told you, as soon as we got near the Autobahn 9, we were gonna get some traffic flowing in. Not into this, but at least you get to see a few drivers. The last time I drove down this road was the last time I came out of, I must have came out of Poland or something. And I came out of Poland and I drove this straight into Frankfurt, which is where I picked up the Autobahn 5, and took it north. That must have been the last time I took this road. That might be why it's a very populated, not a very populated road, but it's mainly populated because of the connections into Poland. We also need gas, and I don't see any gas stations. I mean, I see a gas station. Risk it or don't risk it. I'm not risking it. In case you remember what happened last time, we got there with 3 gallons to spare. Literally, we just filled up with more than 3 gallons in like 2 seconds. Alright, let's get out of here. I nearly thought that was a convoy, by the way. And I think it is a convoy, by the way, actually. Now that I think about it. Pretty soon we're going to connect into the Czech Republic. I think I might have time for another haul after this. don't know, I've been doing it for an hour, and I feel like an hour's not gonna cut it. So, this is not a convoy. Actually, it is, because it's all, well, it's Poland, and then Poland, and then not Poland.
So, byśmy teraz cisnęli.
Hassan, I think is that Chinese or Japanese or Korean? It's one of those. It's one of those. I don't want to be offensive and say it's one, but it's the other. Logistics. It's definitely East Asian, though. Right, we are almost in the Czech Republic. Almost in the birthplace of SCS software. Alright, we're entering the Czech Republic. Convoy, by the way. Parked convoy, actually. Oh man, that guy uses an H shifter. I don't use H shifter. Alright, we're here. We're here. Oh, not yet. I thought that was a service station, but... I mean, we're close, but we're not there yet. Obviously not. Giant wall of street of lamp posts, whatever you call them. Alright, welcome to Prague. Alright, this is a roundabout. Rip, rip, rip. Don't we have a garage in Prague or something? Right. We have a garage in Prague, right? Okay. Here's the deal. in order to be at Atlas Logistics, you always need to be having Atlas Logistic colors. That is the rule. Never said you always had to have an Atlas truck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some... Ah, no, but that means I would have to change the name of the stream. Ugh, that's annoying. Alright, well... Yeah, I made the stream name Atlas Logistics Hauling, so I can't do LGO forever. Man, that really freaking sucks. I'm not going back up to Kiel. Should we? No, I'm not gonna do it. It'd be a good idea, but I don't want to partake in this. Lublin would not be a bad idea. I think we might take that. Alright, we gotta head over to Trado now. Don't worry, for our, I will be hauling LGO forever in the next live stream. Don't worry about it. It will happen. Because that's the rule in Atlas Logistics. You always have to have Atlas Logistics colors. Never said you couldn't have more colors than Atlas. That never said that you could support a company that doesn't exist as well. So basically, in the next live stream, I'm going to be hauling my LGO truck. My old OG LGO truck. Okay, well, not my OG truck. My OG truck sucks because it's a Mercedes. But I think I sold the OG truck as well. The OG truck is a Scania, and I'm basically just gonna haul that truck, and then I'm gonna put this Atlas Logistics trailer, and it's gonna be like an LGO Atlas Fusion, which is basically what Atlas turned into. We're gonna take the canned pork because it is the it's the best on the market. We'll leave someone else with the cheapness of those plums. Alright. Let's see which way we're going. So, there's no tolls involved in this at all. It's literally just a few roads. We're going to be taking the this road out into Wrocław and into Lublin. So there's going to be a lot of like single lane road hauling in this, which is not ideal. We have a lot of weight keeping us down to the ground, which is going to help us out on those one lane roads as we head in towards Lublin. Otherwise, it may not be fun. We'll make the most of it, though. Me Sky TV. Be careful around the bend as we head out of Prague. Quick in and out of Prague. Jeez, Prague is a busy ass city. So many people love going to visit Prague. I mean, I don't blame them. Prague is very well developed. It's a very well developed city. I also enjoy going there. I just wonder what would happen if instead of just being like, yeah, I want if all 2 million or 3 million or however many players there are in let me just pinfo a random number I'm just curious to see like what number they are. Yeah, 2 million players, whatever, however many there are out there in the Truckers MP world. I wonder what would happen if instead of being like, oh man, I want to go down the Calais to Duisburg road today. This is my 3rd time this week going down the road. This is my 3rd time this week doing a round trip Calais to Duisburg road haul. what if instead of that, everyone was just like, you know what? Italy is so beautiful. I want to go drive through there, through Tuscany, through all those areas. Or if some people just decide to be like, you know what? I want to go on the Humber Bridge. I want to drive through that. Or if a couple people said, I want to drive from France to Poland. It's going to be an epic run. Or people were just more spontaneous with their driving rather than being like, yeah, this is my 4th weekly round trip Calais to Duisburg road haul. Instead of that, just driving spontaneously. What would the traffic be like? Like, where would the most popular areas be? Would Prague be on the list? Would Calais be on the list? Would Duisburg be on the list of most populated areas if everyone was, instead of basing it off of, yeah, I want to drive through a lot of traffic, they instead based off where they wanted to go? Because basically, here's how the whole traffic issue went down. A lot of people said that they wanted to drive in very populated areas. More people followed suit. Before you knew it, everyone was driving down the road. And, you know, and then you get to people like me who are like, you know, I love driving in these not busy areas. But I get drawn towards the busier areas because otherwise I'm just going to really feel alone. I feel like that's just what everyone else thinks. It's like everyone thinks that if they don't drive down the Calais to Duisburg road 3 times a week, they're not going to have fun. And I am very sure that there are people that drive down the Calais to Duisburg road, round trip between Calais and Duisburg, 3 times or more a week, just for the lulz. Just to see, oh, what kind of idiots are we gonna spot today? They're just like so into it that it's freakish. And I bet there's people that drive down the Calais to Duisburg road 3 times a week, multiple times in a day, 3 times a week. And then, you know, there's basically 3 types of, there's more than 3 types of players, but to like quickly wrap things up, there's 3 types of players that drive down the Calais to Duisburg road. Those that are like, yeah, I'm gonna spot some idiots today. This is my 3rd time this week heading down there and doing like 3 round trips. It took me like 3 hours to complete the last 2 round trips. Hopefully it won't take 3 hours today. Alright, well, the cards were not drawn correctly. Let's reload our save. From literally, like, a few seconds ago. Alright, yeah, so that's the first type of driver. The second type of driver that drives on the Calais to Duisburg road is the driver like me. It's like, you know, if I drive through, if I'm driving through the area, I'll hop on the Calais to Duisburg road, I'll check out some idiots, it'll be a fun time, I hope. You know, there's those type of drivers that just, they don't care if they're driving on the Calais to Duisburg road. They like driving down it because they also like seeing idiots, but they don't absolutely go the hell out of their way to head up the Calais to Duisburg road. Maybe sometimes they do. Are you actually freaking kidding me right now? Now I have to go back to the exact same save file that I literally just went to like 1 minute ago. There we go, I've reported the incident. This better not happen again. just made it a big incident, even though I shouldn't have. Okay, and oh my god, and then there's the third type of driver that drives on the Calais to Duisburg road. And the thing is that they don't drive on the Calais to Duisburg road unless they absolutely flipping have to, or unless like the GPS takes them to the Calais to Duisburg road, and they're not good with directions, so they don't realize it till the last minute. That's the third type of driver. Now I could say that there's a fourth. Now I could say that there's a third and a fourth type of driver, in which the third drivers I only drive there if the GPS tells me to, and the fourth type of driver being like I avoid it at all costs. But you know what? The fourth type of driver that drives on the Calais to Duisburg road won't drive down the Calais to Duisburg road. They'll refuse. Which is the exact reason why there's three types of drivers. The driver that makes it a point to drive there every week, multiple times a week. The driver that drives down there for recreational. You know, it's kind of like the weekend traveler. You know, they drive there when they're in the area. Or it's just like that guy that only shows up, like that friend that lives far away and only asks to hang out when he's in the area. It's like that kind of guy. That's like that kind of guy. And the third type of guy avoids it unless either the GPS tells me to go there, or if, I don't know, or if they just decide spontaneously to take it. Otherwise, the fourth type of driver is the driver that just doesn't take it, and that doesn't really count. Because a driver that doesn't take it is obviously not taking the road, so it's kind of pointless, to say the least, about the fourth, to even say the least, about the fourth type of driver. Don't ask me what happened here. I think there's a wreck report session going on here. Yeah, I feel like that's the case here. We're not going through there. We're gonna head through the roundabout. It'll be a lot easier. Straight through Vrokvav, and let's get. Is that how you pronounce it, Vrokvav? It's Vrokvav. Because the L sounds like W and the W sounds like V, so it's like, wouldn't it be Vrokvav? It's Vrokvav. My non-Polish roots are definitely showing up right now. Must continue. Now that is actually pronounced. I heard that LODZ is actually pronounced Woods, which is like the Z sounds like a G, and the D is silent, or like the DZ is a G, and the O is O, so it'd be Vrokvav. Vrokvav. Exactly. That's how you would pronounce that city. It's like you have to learn a bunch of, you know, all these different things before you can worry about, you know, pronouncing stuff. Expansionist. I'll honk to get his attention quickly so he just knows I'm passing. Oh no, okay. He's catching up, he's catching up. Rip, rip, rip. Speed up. Maybe I overdid it with the drive to Lublin, but screw it now, because it's too late. We gotta be really careful around this bend. These bends are really savage, and you just gotta be careful around them at all times. That driver is still sticking pretty close behind me. I can see him out the left window. A rumble strip on a road like this. That is interesting that they'd even bother. Oh no, they're closing the barriers. Right, aren't they? Oh wait, the barriers are closed. Rip, 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 rip. Well, the guy we passed is trying to pass us now, and has successfully passed. Don't worry, we're getting past this guy because we're catching up. Oh, no, 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 no. Bendy roads for the bendy people. Oh no, I'm getting reminded of the convoy. Okay, we got us some straightaway here. That's good. Basically just been keeping up, trying to avoid the tolls. Now, of course, the tolls only apply if you're heading into into northern Germany. Plus, I'm headed through this area anyway. It's not like I'm headed up to Warsaw. If I was headed up to Warsaw, this would be toll cheating. Well, but Warsaw is up there. Is that Łódź? I don't even know. Łódź is LODZ. This guy's catching up again. Because I keep slamming on the brakes around certain bends. I don't think I'm going to need gas at that gas station, so this guy's going to still be behind me for quite a while. I honestly want to know where this guy goes. And since he's, you know, just keeping up with me pretty well, I feel like we might be able to find that out. Never mind. We're speeding up. I might actually be able to figure out where this guy's going. Then again, these bends, they make me think twice about that statement. Or they make me not think twice about it. I mean, look how close he is. Well, we lost him. Oh, never mind, we didn't. I think we're gonna lose him. Slow down here. We're in a city. What city? I don't even know. Nobody drives out this far east. Oh, except for Expansionist, by the way. He's driving out far. We don't even have far to go until we reach the absolute maximum that you can go east. I wonder if we'll spot him when we get to Lublin. I can always check the map and see where he went at the end of this live stream, because I know I'm logging off immediately after we get to Lublin, and I'm sure he's not going to log off before then, because he's probably going to pull into either Lublin, which I don't understand why he's going anywhere else besides Lublin. I'd assume he's just going to Lublin. Nice looking bridge. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay then. Wow, Lublin's actually pretty busy right now. 3 drivers headed out. Forget about expansionists. We got more coming through. We can get fuel on the way out of Lublin. Alright guys, welcome to Lublin. Alright, let's go to the repair station. Look at how far east we are. Interested to see where these guys are going. Seriously, I drove from Sheffield to here via Liège and Prague. That's enough for one day. Oh, okay, expansionist just pulled in, by the way. Alright, this is our spot. Until next time. Where is everyone in this city? There he goes, marking up. Hey guys. Alright. don't need to go on the map, on the, like the multiplayer map now. I knew he was going to Lublin. There was nowhere else on the map he was going. There was no way he was going to Warsaw because he would have turned off already, and there was no way he was going to Kochice because then, yeah. Anyway, see you in the next live stream, guys.